Hello everyone, this is Taiba again, and I'm so excited to do this tutorial. But first, I'd like to thank you guys for subscribing and commenting because I'm so glad that these tips that I'm is so helpful. So we're just going to dive into this tutorial. I was looking for a font that actually will allow me to use what they call glyphs or ligatures and add these little cute hearts on the end. And the name of the script is called Squad Wife script. So I'm going to show you in this tutorial how you can access these glyphs. And also, while I was doing this, I found out that when I tried to weld the letters together, that I actually had a space that was filled in that wasn't supposed to be filled in. So luckily, I'm going to show you guys today within this tutorial how you can actually change that, and hopefully that'll be useful information as well. So let's get to it. The name of this font is called Squad Wife. So I just go up here after I've downloaded the font. Okay. And now on my MacBook, I don't have access to a Windows device to show you guys how you would do this from your Windows device, but I'm hoping that it's the exact same concept. So for this, how we're going to access our glyphs and ligatures, we're going to use something called FontBook. So I'm going to minimize this and go to my Launchpad and search for FontBook, which is this application here. Within this application, we're going to open up all of the glyphs and ligatures and special characters that Squad Wife script has available. And you see that it's already highlighted. If you can't find it within all of your scripts, all you have to do is just go to the search bar. So looking at my script, I want to find a T. I'm going to double click it so I can open up this box. I want to find a T and an R that actually has a curly on the end. So let me see. Did I come across my R first? Let's go with the T first. Okay, there's my T. So I want to left click it and drag it over to my design space behind the original T, and boom. See, I told you this was going to be painless. Okay, and then the last letter is R. So we're going to go find the R and place it on the end. Let me put the cursor there where the R is again. And place it on the end. Oh, and then boom. So now we're finished with our font book. So I'm going to maximize the screen so you can take a good look at it. And there we have it. So we're going to supersize this for both of our visuals. And I'm going to ungroup it. Now I don't have my grid lines here, so this may be a nugget for some. You can take off and add your grid lines by selecting this right here and go into settings. And there you have it. You can have no grid or full grid. So we're going to do full grid because I like to try to keep, let's go to select all. Okay, I like to keep things lined up. You see I lined up this curly. And with this font, it's kind of funky because of course you can't do it like that. So I just kind of use the lines as a guide to try to keep it lined up as possible. Okay, so I'm going to show you the problem that I encountered the first time, and then you might actually have this problem with other fonts. So once I have this lined up, I'm going to select all, group, and then weld. So you see how it did this right here? It did it with the E and the R. So we're going to undo that and undo the group. I want to remove the E and the R and weld this separately. Let's see how that comes out. Okay, so we don't have any of that going on in here. Let's try moving the E by itself first. And then select it all and weld it that way. Okay, that way actually worked. Now another way that I would normally do it as well is just take this E and this R together. And I will actually just go ahead and weld these two together. And sometimes that will work, sometimes it won't. So you're either going to try to weld piece by piece together and put it together. But like I said, it's kind of like a trial and error on your end. So I have all of my lettering together. I want to weld it all together so that it's all one piece. And there we have it. That is how I access my characters, my special characters Glyphs and Ligatures in order to create this device, well, this creation. So I want to take off my grid lines because I just like how it looks without the grid lines. Okay, so the font that I used for daughter was Impact. Impact is definitely my go-to font when I'm looking for a bold font to use. So because this is my son's name, I'm going to do Son. Oops, sorry. I put Son instead of Impact in here. Okay, let me get back. Okay. Then I'm going to make it big so I can see. Decrease my letter spacing. Change the color to red, because red is definitely his favorite color. And I'm going to send this to the back. Okay. So there we have it, you guys. I hope that you actually like this font as much as I like it. I thought it was a very cool font, something very nice that I can work with for my projects and whatnot. These will be, this is something good for either a cup that you want to monogram, or either a t-shirt, or even a picture frame that you like to put on your kids' wall in their bedrooms. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful. Let me know how successful you are with it, with the Windows application as well as the Mac application. As always, post good stuff, your good news, and as far as your problems that you may encounter with trying to get this to work for you. And I would love to see your feedback. Again, thank you for subscribing and checking out my videos. I hope that this information was helpful to you guys.